Hello and welcome to this Raspberry Pi tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at the initial config you're faced with when you first boot up your Raspberry Pi. So let's take a look. Okay, so when you start up your Pi you'll see a screen very similar to this, and there are a few options available to you here. The first one, expand file system. Essentially what that's going to do is just fill up the rest of the memory card that you're using. So if you're using a 4 gig card, it will make all of the 4 gig available to you minus what it's taken to install the operating system. The next option is to change the user password. So by default the user is Pi and the password is Raspberry. So this just enables you to change that password, which is good for security. The third option, enable boot to desktop, just chooses whether or not you want to boot straight into the desktop when you boot up your Raspberry Pi. We don't really want to go into that one. Well, I don't, certainly, because I'm going to be using mine as an SSH telnet in and a remote desktop, so I want it to actually boot up into command line, so I'll leave that as it stands. The internationalization options, that's just setting up the languages and keyboard and so on and so forth. Enable the Raspberry Pi camera. I've not got one of those yet, but hoping to get one. As soon as I do, it'll be in a tutorial. This one's to sort of enable you to share your Pi and details about your Pi online. Not going to be using that one. Overclock, this just means you can run your Pi at a slightly higher rate, hopefully get a little bit more power out of it. But be careful on setting those because you may end up burning out your Pi. There are some more advanced options available here, and there's also the traditional about this Pi. What we can do is come out of there, finish once you've chosen your settings. Once you've quit, it doesn't boot back up from the beginning. If you need to go back into it again, you just need to type in sudo raspi-config. And as soon as you press enter, it will bring you back to this main screen. So you can come back at any stage and make any changes you wish. Hope this has been useful. Thank you for watching.